Hello. It's a good day to you all. How you doing? Cam here, jumping on for a quick riff and rant. More so riff than rant. Whilst the energy is flowing and the vibe is rolling. How do we all do on the other side of that full moon? That's an interesting one. I definitely felt some feels in the ether, and a lot of the astrologers out there and energy gurus were talking about this being a sort of revealing of something that you hadn't seen before. Classic Scorpio, hidden stuff. Did that happen for you, or was it more benign? Was it more of a opening up to some of the stuff you already knew that was there that needed to just be looked at again gently? That was kind of the case for me. I have been navigating some death in the family and will be off to the Antipodes in the coming days. So that's been, on my mind. Life and death, transitions, end of big eras. Yeah, I got to say, today has felt buzzy as hell. And I just came back from a walk through the city, and there's just crackle, fizz, and a whole lot of juice in the tank. I said to a buddy the other day, I feel like I'm floating on tension at the moment, with an emphasis on floating and on. Tension's always there in the mix, but something about the events of this past week and the energy of this week has allowed me to just feel cool and make amends with the fact that there's always going to be a low-level hum of intense energy, and that rather than balk at that and complain, I'm trying to use that as fuel through acceptance. So far, so good. But yeah, there have been some moments this week where my mind has felt like it's just flying at 1,000,000 miles a second. And it really is. And it's taking in new perspectives, new ideas, making sense of all the levels, Seinfeld reference, and synthesizing lots of complex information in a far more efficient and meaningful way and usable way. So that's cool. Enjoying that. I also have a new phone, so we're not relying on the bogus MacBook camera anymore, which is good news. So yeah, really just some notes from the field today, and felt the urge to share and to check in with you guys and see what the crack is and how you're doing, how you're holding up. For me, as I said, it was really the 1-2 of this crackly Uranus and Gemini energy and the quiet subterranean but deep full moon in Scorpio that we've just had. Another note around the Gemini energy is, as well as these moments of totally flying mentally, I've had to completely rest, like totally rest to avoid burnout. So last night I slept for an inordinate amount of hours that I normally would have, and woke feeling like it was daybreak, and it was definitely not daybreak. So if you're feeling a bit energized in a new way altogether, with a whole new energy signature around that energy, but also feeling knackered and that you need to just sleep sometimes, I think that's just our systems slowly adjusting to whatever this new baseline is. As ever, as I regain my ability to speech, as ever, I send my total best and heartfelt regards, and hope you're all doing super well in what can only be described as interesting, strange times.